Well, welcome to my online diary. My hope is that over the next couple of weeks, for those of you who are interested, which is probably my wife Becca, who I'm talking to on Skype anyway, but for those of you who aren't interested, we'll get a little update on what's happening in America, what I'm learning, what I'm experiencing. Just to fill you in, I'm on a 6-week sabbatical from church and for the Evangelical Church. The eldership have been very good, the leadership have been excellent in allowing me 6 weeks to go off and to develop and to learn and to, in a sense, rest, but in resting to understand more of biblical community. That's my topic. What is biblical community? How can we develop biblical community, particularly in an ageing congregation? That's a question I'm asking with increasing amounts of people staying at home, being housebound with long-term illness. How can we as a church help them? How can we love them best? How can people feel part of the biblical community, the local church, when in essence they can't make it to the local church on a Sunday? That's my question. I've had 2 weeks so far. I did a mission in Aberystwyth, which was encouraging. I spent a week at home just kind of recovering from a mission really and getting ready for now, where I've got 2 weeks in America. This week I'm in California. I'm in Saddleback land. So I'm going to Rick Warren World, which should be fun. I walked there today, which is pretty crazy. People don't walk anywhere in America, and now I know why. I nearly got killed about 12 times, but that was fun. And next week, I'm going up to Seattle, where I'm going to Mars Hill to Mark Driscoll World, which is very different from Saddleback. So I'm going to kind of two different extremes of the evangelical wing, of the right wing, left wing. I don't know which wing they're on, but looking forward to it. So far today, this is Tuesday, it's my first day in America, and it's a day without a conference. So I've been listening to my iPod, been enjoying listening to Mark Deaver on the pastor and his own life and discerning, and that was really challenging. I'll be listening to John Piper on Dr. Martin Lloyd-Jones, which was pretty out there. I really hope Ian Murray hasn't heard that talk. And I've just been watching different DVDs from Mars Hill, just kind of preparing myself for the conference there. And really that's all I'm going to be doing today. I'm reading the New Testament through a few times, so looking forward to carrying on reading that. And I guess the big kind of book for me outside of the New Testament that I'll be reading on my sabbatical is a book called True Church. Johnny Rain, who does Prognosis with me, he went to their church, so I'm looking forward to chatting to him when I get back from America. But really, that's a book that's inspired this sabbatical. I found their concept of community really radical. Asked the question whether everybody in my congregation experiences that, and I had to admit that not everybody does. Some people do, and the people who do find it brilliant, and that is so encouraging. But there are people in our church who at points don't have any sense of community. That's probably a failing of myself as a pastor, failings of systems, probably failings in their own lives in that they don't admit it. But it's an issue that I don't want to exist. In the local church, which is an expression of the kingdom of God, there shouldn't really be people who are alone. There shouldn't be people who feel that no one loves them. There really shouldn't be people in need. Not because I'm a health and wealth preacher, but because I understand that when we live an Acts model church, that people will give radically, will live simply, will know when there's a need in someone else's life, and will be willing to help with that need. And so I guess they're quite radical thoughts that I've been thinking. Not radical, they're just New Testament, aren't they really? But what every generation does is just discover the truth again. There's never anything new to discover, it's just that we forget it all. So yeah, looking forward to the study. I hope that makes sense, gives you an idea of what I'm up to. I'll be popping some more video diaries up there, trying to explain some more. There's some stuff on the Prognosis website where every day or so I'll be explaining some things I've been learning and thinking. So yeah, I hope it's a help. Now I have no editing equipment with me. I have no idea how to turn this camera off without showing that I'm about to. But here we are. Here goes my hand behind the camera. My face comes up close. I haven't shaved today. Sorry, Beck. And talk to you soon. Bye bye.